Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackman, and today I'm excited to be hosting Yoga and Fertility today with Lisa Pineda. So I'm going to actually wait for Lisa to join us. I am on the ground because today we're going to have yoga. So exciting. And I hope you have your yoga mats ready for today's session. It's going to be very enlightening, very good. Just gonna wait for a couple of you to come on. I know I always start a little bit early because I'm always afraid of my connection going bad. So I am at home today, but I was so excited to do this session today that we're doing it from home. I believe Lisa's also home, so we're both doing it from home. And have your yoga mats ready. We should be getting started pretty soon. So I'm just waiting for Lisa. Today is yoga and fertility. We're also going to do a little bit of light meditation. Now, if you have been following me or you ever saw me anywhere, you would realize that I am super into meditation, mindfulness, and manifestation. What you may not have known is that I used to also practice yoga religiously. I did sort of fall off the bandwagon, and that's why I'm very happy here today so that we can actually revive my inner yogi and get me back balanced. So some of the benefits that we have with yoga and fertility. Yoga in general helps you to connect with your body so that you and your body can become one. A lot of times we operate in isolation and every part of us is like compartmentalized, but this helps us to unite the body, unite our being, unite everything together. It also helps us to manage stress and anxiety. And all of us know that trying to get pregnant is a very stressful thing. Needing fertility care or any sort of care is very stressful. And yoga helps us calm our minds, quiet our minds, and help us manage that stress and anxiety much better. It helps increase our blood flow and circulation with the poses and the different balances that we do, the different poses that we do. It helps to balance hormones, and it also helps to process the challenges and the emotional challenges that we can have while trying to conceive over a period of time. So yoga is very beneficial for fertility treatment. I can't wait for Lisa to join us because Lisa has all the moves that we will need to have the session. And I'm just waiting for her to log on. I did start early because I'm an eager beaver all the time. So yeah. While you guys gather your yoga mats, join me on the floor. I am on the ground with my yoga mats. I'm just going to wait a couple seconds and then we can get started. Okay. I hope everybody's doing wonderful today. How's your Tuesday? Are you working from home? Are you have a day off today like me? What are you doing right now? Besides joining me, of course, and getting your mats ready. This is to get your mats ready, people. So I can give a little introduction about Lisa actually before she comes on, before I see her. I'm still waiting for her to pop up. You've got your mat? Great. So everybody come. Get your mats. So Lisa is an international yoga and mindfulness meditation instructor. She is the documentary executive producer of The Yogi and a global retreat leader. So Lisa is such an accomplished woman, such an amazing woman. I recently met her virtually because guess what? We're not meeting anybody in real life anymore during this time. But I recently met Lisa virtually, and I realized how much I connected with the things that she stood for. I watched, she has 2 TEDx talks, and I was like, wow, I really resonate with the things that she's saying. And it was like such a great match to be able to do this with Lisa today. She advocates for individuals and families who are struggling to start a family with her creation of Yoga for Fertility, a creative yoga sequence that she has created for herself to center attention on breathing and relaxing the mind and the body. So she helps her clients. She actually has lots of clients who try to get pregnant, and she helps her clients get pregnant and helps them face all the emotional and physical stress of trying to conceive. As I said, it is a stressful process, and we know that, which is why today we're winding down. through her own personal yoga practices and one mini IVF cycle, she was also actually able to conceive. Lisa did conceive with New Hope Fertility, so hence it's a perfect match today that we're collaborating with Lisa on this session. You can find Lisa's classes online along with her meditation app, which is called Insight Timer. So that's about Lisa, a little bit about Lisa. Oh, without further ado, we're gonna have Lisa appear with us in a few seconds. Yes, Lisa.
Hi, Dr. Jackman. Sorry it took me a while to log on. Thank you for holding down.
No problem. I just gave a little introduction about you. It's so exciting to have you. Yes.
Thank you so much for having me. Such a pleasure to join you here today.
Yes, I was telling them a little bit about your bio, the fact that you were able to use your own self-created techniques to actually conceive, and you use the very minimal IVF protocol with New Hope, and you have a son thanks to that, and that you have so many people right now with your yoga techniques.
Exactly. Yeah. So thank you so much, Dr. Jackman, for allowing me to join you and New Hope Fertility Center. I feel like it's such an honor, especially to come full circle. Yeah. So as she had mentioned, I'm a former IVF patient and a successful one. My yoga practice and being a yoga instructor helped me get through some of the toughest times when I went through a miscarriage and some failed cycles, but I stuck through it. And now I vowed to give back. And for over a decade, I've created Yoga for Fertility. I'm also a trained yoga therapist. That's the science behind yoga and using all of the tools of yoga to help people with yoga for fertility. So what we're going to do here today is focus in terms of yoga for fertility is stress reduction and the healing part through yoga and meditation. And for so many of us, and like I said, I've been there before, and it's a highly stressful time going through the protocols. That stress can negatively affect your mind. But of course, you know, some stress is good, like crossing the street. But the chronic stress begins to affect your body in a negative way. It raises the cortisol level in your bloodstream, which increases chronic inflammation, which can affect your organs and your joints. So I've created this yoga for fertility as a tool to help us reduce that stress. So what we'll do here today is we'll begin with a brief meditation, then we'll move to some breath work, and we'll go through some yoga poses that will enhance the lower extremities. So this is one of the most powerful benefits of yoga. It gets rid, the meditation, the breath work, and the poses, the asanas that we call it in yoga, it gets rid of that stress that's trapped in our nervous system. If we don't release that stress, unfortunately, it gets stored in our cellular memory and it drains, our physical and mental energy. So I'm really delighted to share this one with you now. So let's get started. And I see, Dr. Jackman, you are wearing some comfortable yoga clothes. Yes. Thumbs up, double thumbs up. Yeah.
Empower woman. I love this shirt.
I love it. Double thumbs up for you. Yes. And everybody else, get into this comfortable cross-legged seated position. And I'll just turn on some soothing music in the background and place your palms face up on top of your knees. If you feel as though you could receive, this is the symbol of receiving energy from each other and the community and the universe at large. Maybe you let your index and thumbs touch. However, place your palms face down on top of your kneecaps if you need to ground your energy today. Maybe today you're feeling a little bit scattered. The palms face down symbolizes grounding your energy. And once you truly arrived on your mat, just close your eyes here for a moment and begin to focus on your natural breath. So as you come onto your mat, see if you can sit with a tall spine. That way you can bring more oxygen to your brain. And then start to feel connected to your mat. Notice your body in space and notice the air surrounding your body. Even notice the parts of your body that are not connected on the mat and where the air can glide underneath. Now start to feel the breath travel up through your tailbone, vertebrae by vertebrae. Feel your breath gently come up and through the back of your heart. Now feel your breath completely surround your rib cage. It's where you're holding all your soft organs, your heart and your lungs. Feel the breath climb through each and every intercostal muscle in the rib cage. Let it be guiding and nourishing. Feel the breath climb through the center bone on your chest, your sternum. Feel the breath gently split at the collarbones and circulate into the back of the neck, the cervical spine, and then gently up and through the crown of the head. Just beginning to feel a little bit lighter compared to when you first stepped onto your mat. Notice if you're still gripping. Maybe there's tension in your fingers or in your jaw. See if you can soften against those edges. Now gently shift your attention to the emotional part of your well-being. Just notice your thoughts. Maybe you're feeling a little bit grateful today, maybe not, maybe a little bit of frustration, anxious, maybe you're feeling anxious for something yet to happen, maybe sad, depressed, whatever it is that you're going through. See if you can just sit still with it. Don't change or fix or alter it. In yoga, we learn to sit still with whatever's going on inside physically and emotionally, knowing that the breath will remain constant. Everything else will change. Nice. Now everybody, place your palms face down on top of your heart. And it's always nice to begin with a little mantra here. So you could say it out loud, or you could say it, repeat after me, say it out loud, or say it to yourself. Fear does not exist in my body.
Fear does not exist in my body.
Fear does not exist in my house.
Fear does not exist in my house.
Love exists in my body.
Love exists in my body.
Love exists in my house.
Love exists in my house.
Beautiful. Now with the palms face up gently on top of the knees, let's begin with just a subtle breath work here. So feel free to either keep your eyes closed or soft gaze towards the tip of your nose. So the breath work is also a piece of the pie in yoga. It's not just about the poses. Yoga poses is just a component of the practice. So let's just begin to clear the body by just doing a little bit of breath work. Inhale deeply through the nose on a count of 1, 2, 3. Hold. I'm exaggerating so you can kind of see me with the mouth closed. See if you can sip in a teeny bit more air. Hold again. Your belly is filled to capacity. And then as you exhale, gently soften the jaw, open up the mouth, and let out the air on a count of 3, 2, 1. Let the belly soften. Again, let's just do a few rounds like this together. Inhale deeply on a count of 3, 2, 1. Hold. Sip in a teeny bit more air. Hold again. And then soften the jaw, open up the mouth, let all the air out on a count of 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale deeply. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Sip in a teeny bit more air, like you're filling a red balloon, an imaginary red balloon in your thoracic spine. Fill it up. And then soften the jaw, open up the mouth. Try not to let the exhalations dump out, but let them go on a count of 3, 2, 1. Again, try it. Inhale deeply through the nose on a count of 3, 2, 1. Hold. Sip in a teeny bit more air. Hold again. And then soften your jaw, open up your mouth, let it go on a count of 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now, let's start just stretching out the body and working on some poses just to bring some movement in the body. So with the palms face down on top of the knees, just begin to rotate your head as if you're drawing small little circles up to the ceiling. And feel free to linger shoulder to ear if that feels good. Don't forget to switch the rotation. Bring your head back to a neutral spine. I see my friend Sarah has joined. Hi, Sarah. Let your throat face up to the sky and enjoy a nice stretch in the back of the neck and the decompression in the front of your throat. Good. One more cleansing breath. And now bring your head back to a neutral position. Take your right hand over to your left ear as you relax your shoulder blades down your back. 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Slowly release and switch it out. Take the left hand over to the right ear as you relax your shoulder blades down your back. 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Slowly release. As you ground the palms down on top of the knees, let's just begin to undulate the torso. So get the blood flow moving throughout the body. Just movement is medicine in the body. So even if you're just making the tiniest movements, you're articulating the spine and you're just bringing more positivity into your body. And then switch the rotation. Good. Bring yourself back to a neutral position. Sweep your arms up high to the ceiling. Reach tall through the fingers. And as you exhale, sweep your right arm behind your back. Your left hand can either fall on top of your knee or down to the mat. Here we go for 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Reach your arms back up high to the sky. Reach tall through the fingers. And as you exhale, twist over to the left. So you sweep your left arm behind your back. Your right hand can fall on top of the knee or down to the mat. Here we go. 5 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. So twists are so therapeutic for the spine. It's like you're squeezing out, you're detoxifying. Inhale. Exhale 3. And think about the blood flow. You're rejuvenating the joints. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Reach your arms back up high to the ceiling. Now, this time, forward fold. Let your head and your neck hang heavy as you breathe deep into the hip flexors. 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Bring your arms back up high to the ceiling. Now just let your right arm fall down by your hip and sweep your left arm up and overhead like an umbrella. Just getting that nice deep stretch in the rib cage. Inhale. Exhale 1. You're welcome to take it deeper if you'd like to bend the elbow and set the forearm flat. That's up to you. Inhale. Exhale 2. inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Reach your arms back up high to the ceiling, and now switch it out. So let the left hand fall down by your hip as you sweep the right arm up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale 1, inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale 5. Slowly release. So everybody, meet me on all fours. So go ahead and ground down onto your hands and your knees. So we'll move through a few gentle cat-cows here. I'll come sideways so you can see me if you can. And just as you ground down onto your hands and your knees, spread the fingers wide so you notice the webbing in between the hands. And you can, and it's up to you. You can curl the toes or leave the front of the feet flat. So let's move through a few gentle cat-cows here. Tuck your chin to your chest. Round your spine like a rainbow. Then release your low back, your middle back. Yes, look up towards the sun. Again, tuck your chin to your chest. Round your spine like an upside down rainbow. And release, widening the collarbones and the heart. Again, tuck your chin to your chest. Round your spine. Gently return back to a neutral position. Now, sweep your right arm high to the ceiling. You'll thread it like a needle underneath your left armpit. Land your cheek and your ear flat. Yes. As we get deep into the scapulas here, the upper extremities, 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. You're welcome to also sweep the left arm behind your back if you'd like to open up the rib cage a little bit wider. Inhale. Exhale 2. Perhaps you touch your left shoulder just to micro peel the ribs a little bit wider. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Slowly replace the hands back to their original position. And let's switch sides. So left arm up high to the ceiling. Thread it underneath your right armpit. Land your cheek and your ear flat. And I'll turn around so that I'm facing you.
Oh,
Yes. Yes, exactly. And then you can stay here as you extend your arms in separate magnitudes, or do whatever you did on the other side. You can take the right arm behind your back just to open up the ribs a little bit wider. Perhaps you even take the left fingers to the shoulder and you apply a little bit more pressure. This is a really nice way. So in yoga, we tend to carry a lot of emotions in the hips and in the shoulders. And this is a really nice way to just peel the layers breath by breath, removing that stress, that restriction. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Nice, everybody. Slowly make your way back onto your mat and meet me now seated. So let's go through some seated poses. Get the soles of the feet to join together. Your legs are in a shape of a butterfly, and feel free to grab a pillow, a cushion from the couch if you'd like to get that extra level of support. And as you draw the feet close to the pelvis, just kind of shake out the knees here for a bit. As we come into butterfly pose, this is a really nice hip opener. Inhale, a tall spine. And as you exhale, forward fold over the soles of your feet for 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Gently release. Make your way back up to a seated position. Now the counter pose. Lengthen your legs straight out in front. Just give them a nice, gentle shake out here. Good. I'll come sideways. Inhale your arms up to the ceiling, and now forward fold over the straight legs. So with each deep breath, let your torso hang heavy over your straight legs. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Gently make your way back up. And now let's make our way laying down on the mat. So we'll make our way laying down on the mat. As you arrive laying down on the mat, bend the knees so that the soles of the feet are grounded. I hope you can see me. And see if you can touch your heels. That's the measurement of how far away your feet are from your glutes. Push down through the forearms and lift your pelvis off the mat. Yes, coming into bridge pose. So I always like to incorporate an inversion. It's good to reverse the blood flow. Think about it. You're pulling the blood down from the legs and into the reproductive organs, bringing more oxygen. Here we go. And you're creating more neurons because you're stimulating your CNS, central nervous system. Here we go. 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good, everybody. Slowly lower the pelvis back down onto the mat and simply just hug the knees into the chest and just rock side to side just to massage your lumbar. Good. Now, from here, transition with the legs up. So you can, if you have a pillow at home, feel free to place it underneath your sacrum or just lift the legs up. Again, this is an even more powerful pose because it's good to invert the body, and just bring more oxygen to everything in your lower extremities. Here we go. 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Gently release. Lower the legs back down on the mat. And simply bring your arms into a letter T shape. Bend the knees back into the chest. We're going to come into twisted recline, twisted spine. So flip the knees over to the right. Your shoulder blades are grounded. I hope you can see me as I look out over my left shoulder. Yes, this is a really nice way, again, to just stretch out everything in the thoracic spine. Here we go. 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Nice, everybody. Gently release and switch sides. Flip the knees now over to the opposite side as you gaze out over the opposite shoulder. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Slowly release. Give your legs a nice little stretch out across the mat. Just shake them out. Now we move into happy baby. So you know the happy baby in the crib. Just bend the knees towards the armpits, and you could grab any part of the leg. This is a nice way to massage the spine, the tailbone here, as you gently rock side to side. You're also massaging the back of the lungs, the tissues in the lungs. So you're essentially stimulating everything. This is total body here. That's why yoga is so powerful. Nice. Now bend the knees into the chest, squeeze them tight, tight, tight. and release. Everybody, let's meet back in a seated position on the mat. So as you arrive in a seated position on the mat, let's close with meditation here. So come into a comfortable cross-legged seated position with the palms face up on top of the knees. And I'll talk you through a body scan. So feel completely at ease. Take your tongue, glide it to the top of your teeth. Then let your tongue settle down to the bottom of your jaw. Let your jaw relax. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Relax your cheeks. Relax your forehead. Relax your ears. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax the biceps and the triceps and the forearms. Relax your pinky, your ring finger, your middle finger, your index finger, and your thumbs. Relax your hips, your thighs, and your quads. Relax the backs of the knees and the kneecaps. Relax your calf muscles and your shins, your ankles, your Achilles heel, all 10 toes and fingers. So meditation, there's no wrong, there's no good, bad. It's just learning to surrender to our thoughts. And it helps to clear the mind, create that space. Maybe you focus on your womb. Think of your favorite color. Focus on clearing. Nice. Everybody, bring your palms to touch at your heart center. Bow your head down in gratitude. Take a moment to seal our practice together this afternoon. Gratitude to one another for showing up. Gratitude for carving time out and making mind-body connections. Finding peace in our mind and in our hearts, no matter what the circumstances. And I always conclude class with Om Shanti, 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 peace. The light in me shines within the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I so much love and gratitude for you all, and I hope you can continue to explore the benefits of yoga. And Dr. Jackman, thank you for allowing me and also for sharing your practice with me today. I truly appreciate it.
This was a very lovely session, Lisa, and actually something I needed. Today I wasn't feeling 100% my best, and that really did help put me back in the right frame of mind, the right mood. And honestly, this is why I believe so much in yoga and meditation. I hope you don't have to run away. I wanted to know if anyone has any questions for Lisa. I know it's a very different topic that we usually do. It's not the science behind IVF and how to do the procedure, but it's something very calming, something very useful. And Lisa has used this very technique for herself personally, as well as many patients. So if anyone today have any questions for Lisa, please feel free to ask, and Lisa will be able to answer them. So let me see.
Hi, Sarah. You're welcome.
Well, lots of people enjoyed this session.
That's so wonderful. Yeah. I'm so happy to see that we had a lot of people tune in today. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. And keep watching, and feel free to let us know your thoughts or any questions.
I'll ask you a question.
Sure.
See that we don't have any just yet. So can you just tell us like the different ways how yoga benefits the individual, not just in relation to fertility, but obviously also that included in your answer, but just in general, how does yoga benefit the person?
Absolutely. So yoga is an internal practice, and yoga is about linking the breath to movement. So when, unlike any other workout, when you do yoga, you leave yoga the class feeling a lot better. It's because you are focusing on your breath, and your breath, think about it. In yoga, we refer to the breath as prana. Breath is also chi in China and ki in Japan. In yoga, the Indian name prana is breath. So breath is our life force, and we bring more vitality into our systems when we practice yoga. It's because we are focusing on the breath. We're not focusing on anything else.
Right.
And the stretches help us to relieve some of that stress in our body. So we feel a lot better when we first start yoga. We leave class feeling a whole lot better. Yoga is a profound practice, no doubt.
That is true. And for the person who is not, a professional yogi, do you have sessions for all levels, beginner, intermediate, advanced?
Wonderful question. Yes. So yoga, you do not have to bend like a pretzel to do yoga. In fact, yeah, you have, listen, I started, everybody has to have a first time.
Right.
The best thing is just to get on the mat, set aside some time where you'll feel less likely, to be able to focus without any interruption, and just try a couple of simple poses. And you don't have to necessarily go to a studio or a gym. Obviously, you can't access that now, but
Right.
online, there are tons of videos out there on YouTube. I personally offer a few on YouTube where you can just do a couple and quick, easy poses, whether you're doing yoga for fertility or just you want to be able to stretch the body and try what yoga is about.
Oh, that's nice. And where would we be able to find your videos for yoga for fertility? What's your YouTube handle?
Yes, so please feel free to check out my yoga for fertility videos. It's on Lisa Pineda Yoga and Meditation. So I do also offer a meditation app, and I do offer meditation on my YouTube channel, which is so beneficial for the mind and the body. It's about learning to create that stillness, and become more aware of our internal habits. Meditation brings you back to the core of who you are, because that's what yoga is. It's a spiritual practice. It's not, the spirituality will come within time, and yoga is not a religion. That could be a major misconception for some.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a wonderful practice, and like I said, it's a wonderful way to begin by just taking the time to just try a couple of stretches, and you can modify. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Right. So I don't know if you guys realize, for me, my arms doesn't straighten well, so I do have to modify a lot of the poses, but I still enjoy yoga quite well. I want to touch a little bit about meditation because I firmly believe and love meditation. And as you mentioned before, a lot of people do think that meditation, because there's a lot of Sanskrit words sometimes being used, that they think that meditation has to do with a religion or Hinduism or different religions. And, just to clarify that misconception is a big thing. But meditation in and itself clears the mind, and it helps you to be prepared for the day. I personally use Deepak Chopra and Oprah. They have a wonderful 21-day session going on right now on hope in uncertain times, and it's quite fitting for the current environment that we're living in right now. So tell us a little bit of your meditation experience.
Sure, absolutely. So meditation is such a wonderful practice. because we're constantly racing on the go, and I know that, you know, we're not able to get out and about, but our minds are racing and our bodies moving, because that's just who we are. We're human. We're used to, our mind is about, meditation is about stilling the mind. You know, yoga and meditation is about learning to loosen the grip, because our mind has this attachment about how certain ways are in our lives and in our habits. And in yoga, and specifically meditation, we become more aware of what that is by just learning to be still and learning to be grounded. And there's no good way, there's no bad way. Meditation just allows us to center ourselves by focusing on our breath. And within time, you get to go even deeper within yourself. And it's okay. Maybe you just, if you're a beginner, I recommend just maybe if you're in the car or on a walk, turn the music off. Don't look at your phone. That's the start of a meditation. It doesn't mean, you know, selling your stuff and running away. It means just learning to be quiet and to be still. And then maybe you carve time out of your day and you become more focused on yourself by just creating a space where you can just sit down and close your eyes. Maybe the first thing in the morning where you're laying in bed and you don't grab your phone or rush out of bed. You just close your eyes and you set an intention for your day, because that intention, that positive intention, will set the tone for your day. Rather than, you know, reaching for your phone or turning on the news or, you know, your computer, whatever that may be, just give yourself a moment of stillness so that you can arrive at a better place and fill your cup. Because when you're able to fill your cup, you can be of service to others and you can give back 100%.
That is true. So once again, I want to ask if anyone has any questions. I can keep asking Lisa 1,000 questions because this resonates with me so much. And I was telling them before you actually joined that it was such an appropriate match, because I felt from the moment I read your bio and I learned about what you do, I was like, oh, wow, an amazing woman. And, you know, definitely feel that, you know, we connect.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt that vibe too, Dr. Jackman. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. So I see one from Sarah, some YouTube videos on improving the lining for transfer. Well, Sarah, I can actually do, well, I haven't actually uploaded any of my videos to YouTube, but I do have educational videos on my personal account. That's Janelle M. Jackman, MD. And I actually would, that's a good idea. I could probably start uploading them to YouTube and have a wider reach to educate. So I can make that video for you. I'll try to save your contact, so when I make it, I would tag you, Sarah KK15, on that video.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I know Sarah. Yeah. She's been following my Yoga for Fertility. That would be wonderful. Hi,
Oh, great.
Trees. I see. Yeah, wonderful. Hi, Gina. So lovely. Thank you for all your love and support, for joining us, guys.
So we'd like to thank everybody coming out today for joining. Tracy, I see that you've tried some of the moves. Thank you for that. Mrs. Bynum, Janine, thank you for every single one of you who came out and joined us today. It was a great session.
So wonderful.
You were enlightened. I hope you are relaxed and you can do whatever you have planned today. Set an intention. It's not too late. There's no time limit on it, and work towards your goal today. Okay. Lisa, do you have anything before we go?
I can't thank you enough, Dr. Jackman, for this beautiful collaboration. I'm sure I'll see you again soon.
Definitely, we have to do this again.
Absolutely.
Okay, bye-bye, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.